Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to give you another video. And my love, let's appreciate these people.
Wow, you are wonderful people, guys.
You have blown our minds.
Wow.
We appreciate you guys so much for the followers, for subscribers. You have blown us away.
Sure, you've done wonderful on our channel. Our channel has been blown.
It has taken off like a rocket because of you.
Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
And we promise you we will bring you more content.
Yes, for sure.
More content will come. And may God bless you so much.
For sure.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking for you now and then. Someone just like you, who can make me feel the way you do. Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. Let's run away. All I need is you, now and always. You and me, we don't need no one else than each other. You and me, we could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind. It could be glorious.
So today in our video, as you can see of the title, our love story. How did we meet? How was our dating? So to give you a little bit of a history of how our love story begins. So as I told you in our recent video, I came to Africa on basis with a mission. I came, my first year was in 2019, and I was going to come and serve for 2 weeks at a certain mission. And in that mission, I met him, and we said hi and bye. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah, we didn't communicate, we didn't connect. He was there. You can tell them, by the way, like what you were doing in the mission, on the mission grounds.
Okay, back in 2019, I was just going for missions. I was helping in the kitchen cooking.
By the way, he's a good cook. He's the best.
And I was just focusing on doing mission there. So that's where we met in 2019, just to greet each other and we know each other, and that was it. Yeah.
And actually, I love cooking. So I found myself even going to the kitchen, just helping cook. We would go like on they would call it a weekend challenge. A weekend challenge is basically a weekend where we went like on Saturdays.
Yeah, we came from Friday to Saturday.
Yeah. We went to like a certain school, and then many other schools came to that same school. There was like anywhere from like a few hundred to even thousands of students that would come together, and we would just spend the whole weekend there. So the reason that I went to like the kitchen so much and to help cook is because I loved it, and we were cooking for large groups.
Yeah.
That is somehow how we met. That was in 2019, but again it was just like a hi and a bye.
Yeah.
And then I came back in 2020 for the same mission, for the same purpose. And you know, I was just excited to see who is going to be at the mission that was there the year before. So I was just excited to see everyone. So I started going around greeting everyone. I came and I saw him in the kitchen. And I said, "Hi, you are Elvis, Sindio." And he was like, "You know my name,
Yeah,
and I don't know yours."
I was very shocked because she knows my name, and for me, I had already forgotten about her. I was like, Yeah.
Anyways, so I did the same thing for the next 2 weeks. The very same thing that I did in 2019. And we would sometimes we would go together on mission.
Yeah. I think there is a time we went for a primary school, and we cooked for like 2,000 pupils in primary school, and she was in the kitchen. We were working so hard that day. We spent the whole day out there cooking for those children and helping them, and we had games with them. Then we come back to the mission.
So after 2 weeks, I was serving at the mission ground. I was to go to a certain orphanage for 3 months. But I didn't go to that orphanage. There were some things here and there that didn't work out. But instead, I went to a Bible school for 3 months. So I went to the Bible school, and on the weekends, I would go back to the mission and go with them on weekend challenges. So, my dear, tell them, when was it that you started noticing me?
Okay, well, that's a very hard question. But when I was in the kitchen, because she was coming to help me, for that 2 weeks, I was like, this girl. So when she was coming to help me in the kitchen, I was like, now I have to do something. This girl, she's helping me too much. If I'm doing this, she has to make sure she's coming to help me do it very well. She's coming to ask me more questions. So I was like, now it's time now to ask my questions to her now. So I told her, when we were going to a mission, hello, just keep a seat for me, so that in that bus I can ask her the question that I had in my heart. Yeah.
Yeah, we went for that certain weekend mission, and he called me. He was like, keep a seat for me. I was like, for a seat for what? I knew there was something must be on his mind, that he wants me to keep a seat for him. So I kept the seat for him, and we sat together. And our journey to the mission was some few hours, so we had enough time to just communicate together. We talked together. He asked me some things, if I was like about my home life, how I interact with youth, if I have friends, just, those funny questions that men ask if they want to know something. He was just going around the bushes, just like men do. Finally, I was like, is there something that you want to tell me? He was like, what? You can tell them how you responded.
I was shocked because she faced me and she asked me, do you have something that you want to tell me and you are not telling me?
Because I had that feeling, I just had that feeling.
I was like, ooh. Now it's time now. And I asked her, are you dating or not? She told me she's not dating. And she didn't come in Kenya to look for a man to date. That's what she told me.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, this is hard.
I made myself hard, by the way, because I was like, that's not my intention. I came to serve the people. I came to serve the children. I was not looking for a relationship or anything. Yeah.
And when she told me, I was like, okay, if you didn't come to Kenya to look for a husband, it's okay, but for me, know that I love you.
We came to the grounds, and he had already finished his story, so he left the bus because they had to set up a tent. He left to help them set up a tent. When he left that bus, that that thing hit my mind so hard. It was like I cried. From there, that weekend, we just spent time together.
Yeah.
We sat together. We talked more.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did our first day mission on Friday. We did our second mission. On the third day, that is now the government was closing every gathering.
Yeah.
Lockdown was around. Then we finished it at around 2. We had to start our journey back to Thika.
Yeah.
The following day we met, we talked a lot, and I told her, by the way, if you are serious in this thing, we need to go and pray and see the will of God about it. And she told me it's okay, and that is how we begin our relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. We prayed for 1 week. We didn't see each other.
Yeah.
We took our own time. I was staying with few other girls, and we went our separate ways. We prayed, and we really seeked God. Yeah. What is your will in this? So when we came together after that 1 week, we shared our stories. We shared how we felt like God was leading us. And yeah, we had no restrictions or anything. Yeah. And we decided to get serious.
Yeah, now that is the time we start putting down our vision on our relationship, our do's and don'ts in our relationship. We informed our mentors, our pastor, we informed him, and the journey began now. Now to walk together, to spend time together, to know each other more.
COVID really worked in our favor.
It worked a lot in our favor.
Like it was a big pandemic for the whole world, but it worked in our favor. And actually, it was like in 2 weeks into COVID, or a week, something like that. Yeah. I received an email that my flight is cancelled going back home. I was to stay for 3 months, and this was already at the end of April, 1st of March, and I was to leave in March. And I got that email that my flight is cancelled. I wasn't worried. I was okay with it because, I was just getting to know him. Yeah. And I was like, it's okay, I'm at home here. Even I had a place to stay, there was no problems. Everything was locked down, there was like no way that anything could work. So I signed up under the US Embassy so they know I'm here. Yeah. And I received some few emails every now and then of like flights that would go out. And all that being said, I ended up staying till June. Yes, I stayed till June 2020.
And that one works on my favor.
It sure did. We had a wonderful time to grow together, to work together, to know each other. And for me, I think what helped me so much was when I went home in June, I knew him.
Yeah, and for me, I knew her when she left me here.
Yeah. When we parted our ways, when we left each other, we knew each other. So we were even confident in moving forward in our long-distance relationship. Now the long-distance relationship is like another story.
Now started from June now.
Yes.
The long-distance relationship started from June.
A long-distance relationship is not a joke.
It was another thing because I was new in it. I didn't know anything, but the good thing, I had good mentors, so they had already informed me how to do the long distance relationship. They helped us when she was still here, so we had good communication. We were communicating mostly at night or in the early morning, maybe 4 in the morning or late at night. We were communicating, we were talking, we were just having fun together on the phone. And we were trying to plan our things in future. And we learned a lot in long distance relationship. Yeah.
It definitely has its challenges, but you can make it possible. It works.
Yeah, it works. For us, it works.
Yeah.
Because when you have already committed in that relationship, it will work.
Sure.
Yeah, for me, I had already committed. For her, she had already committed herself. So for us, it was just rolling. We had some challenges, but it was rolling until the time we did our wedding. Yeah.
And one thing that we are so grateful for, by the way, is from the beginning of our relationship up to today,
Yeah.
we have such a wonderful community of mentors, of people around us.
Yeah.
By the way,
people that are surrounding us, people that are guiding us, people that are
we are
mentoring
so blessed,
us.
by the way.
We are so blessed. We are so blessed. Then after she went back in June to US, I think she came back the following year in May.
Yeah.
In May, that is now we started now planning. But before May, she was here in those 3 months. We had already knew the year we are getting married. We are not going to go past 2021. That one was already in our mind.
Yeah.
So when she went, she knew 2021 we will be together and we'll get married. And when she came in May, we had good time for 1 month. The same month I proposed to her before she went back.
I will show you pictures.
Yeah, she can say more about the proposal.
So in May when I came just to visit, and I was like, I wonder if he's going to propose or not. Up to like even the week I was to go home, no actions, no activity. He proposed the day before I left for home.
Yeah, I proposed on Friday and she was on Saturday. She was leaving on Saturday and she was shocked.
I was so shocked.
Because she didn't expect it any.
No.
And it was like, our proposal was like a meeting of prayer. She was thinking it's prayer, but it turned up to be a proposal day.
We did it in a very sneaky way. And by the way, the African culture is not so much for even proposing.
Yeah, no.
You can plan your wedding. You can either plan to propose or not.
Yeah.
So even I was like not thinking about it, because I was like, I know that the African way, either you can decide to do it or not. And I was like, yeah, for him.
But because of good mentors around me, they pushed me to do it. So I did it just because of her. And she was so happy.
Very.
And when she was here for that 1 month, I think we went for 1 week of prayer again, committing our things to the Lord, praying about our wedding day, praying about that year, praying for everything for the whole week in the prayer mountain. And when we came from mountain, now we started now setting up everything, and we set the dates for our wedding, and we put everything together for that wedding. And then now that's the time she went back. I felt very alone here when she left, and our long distance relationship began again.
Yeah, I went home with the intentions of like knowing I will come later that year, and we want to plan our wedding to be in December. We
December
had
18. Yeah.
We had planned it December 18. But God had another story.
God had another plan. For us, the way we had planned, He changed everything. Yeah.
I came back in October of 2021, and our wedding was to be December of 2021.
Yeah.
On the 18th, we were having so many issues with our paperwork, and we had government office issues. The wedding was not the 18th.
It is good, guys, again, to rely on the will of God.
Yes, for sure.
It is good. For us, we had our own will, we had our own desires, but God did His will. So we had to push our wedding up to a known date.
Yeah. We
didn't even know the date of our wedding when we are planning. We pushed for our paperwork in the government. And guess what? We went to the government offices on Monday morning. We spent there the whole day trying to push on our papers. They told us they will work on those papers before Thursday. We didn't even know they will do it because they've been promising and they are not doing it.
Their promises were
so
not
we
held.
came by faith on Monday evening and sat down with our friends. My wife was not there. She went to the house because she was so tired.
Yeah. I was depressed.
She was so depressed. By that time of
I didn't
planning
know.
our wedding, it was so depressing.
Yeah.
It was so traumatized for our life.
Very
For
much.
me, I was so tired. Sometimes we were going for prayers, and God knew His purpose for us. He knew His plans for us. Sometimes we could go just for a coffee somewhere, and we are not talking to one another. She's just looking at me. I'm looking at her, and we don't know what to do. I remember there is a time we met with our bishop who coordinated our wedding, and he encouraged us a lot. Told us, guys, don't give up. You continue pushing. The right time, you will see it. And we were like, okay, let's continue. We pushed our papers. We sat down with my friends, and we just agreed, guys, we are putting our wedding on 23rd Thursday of 2021 December. And we set our wedding on that date.
By faith.
By faith, without knowing where we will get papers.
Yeah.
Then I called my parents. I told Mom, you know my wedding is on Thursday. I called all my friends. My wedding is on Thursday. And they start planning how they will come and everything. She called her friends. We start planning, and without knowing where we will get papers. And we called Bishop. We told him, Bishop, our wedding is on Thursday. Prepare.
Thursday morning came, the morning of our wedding. We had the papers are coming. I woke up that morning. I was so sad. I was so depressed. I was like, am I having a wedding or not? I was not in a hurry to get ready. There are many witnesses that can tell you guys I was down and out. Anyways, around like 1 in the afternoon. Sindio?
Yeah, when we are being officiated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had our wedding.
Yeah, our wedding started around 12, not 1, 12. Our wedding started at 12. That is the time now we received our paper, but not in real. Our paper, they just send us on phone. So Bishop now started officiating our wedding on that afternoon. Everything went down the way God had planned them. We finished everything by 3, and everything was okay. Our wedding was, if there is a wedding that I know was colorful, it was our wedding.
For sure.
Our wedding was so colorful, so peaceful. For me, when she was so depressed that morning, for me, I had peace in my heart. I knew the Lord is going to provide that paper. I knew the Lord will not fail us. If we put our faith in the Lord, He is not going to fail us. And He didn't fail us. Our wedding happened, and we finished our wedding, though it was so emotional wedding because of the pain we went through. It was so emotional. Yeah. We appreciate everyone. Our best couple, we appreciate for standing with us, for praying for us, our pastor, our friends, everyone who participated.
We are very, very grateful.
That is our story.
Yes, that is our story.
Our story, from relationship to wedding. And one thing we can tell you guys, never give up on your plan. Yeah, never. Always
walk by faith.
Yeah. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding.
For sure.
Just trust in the Lord. Put your trust in the Lord. Whatever you planned, that which you plan to do, maybe this year or next year, just plan. If you are couples, you are planning your wedding next year, and you are looking at things right now, they are not working, continue planning.
Yes.
They will happen. because the God who started good work in you, he will surely finish it. For
sure.
us, he finished it because he is the one who started it.
Amen.
He will surely finish the good work he started in your life.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. We hope you are inspired by our love story.
Yeah.
And we hope that you are going to continue being here. We want to bring you more content. We want to give you more videos. And we are hoping to be able to just inspire you guys.
Kindly subscribe.
Yes.
Kindly share.
Yes.
I hope our videos will encourage more people. Will give people more hope. And we will share with you good content. And the Lord will bless you. The Lord will bless you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you a lot. May God bless you.
Until
Bye.
next time.
Say what you feel. I don't even know if this is real. How can you like me? You're as close to perfect as anyone can be. You and me, we don't need no one else than each other. You and me.